It's Movie Time is brought to you by the Gateway Film Center, 1550 North High Street, Columbus, Ohio. Further details and showtimes online at gatewayfilmcenter.org.
The award-winning It's Movie Time is produced by John DeSando. Listen to the shows and read reviews online at WCBE.org.
I'm John DeSando.
And I'm Linda Baas McClelland.
And this is...
It's Movie Time!
Linda, you sound excited. You have seen your first Spider-Man.
I was probably the only person in the entire theater that had never, ever seen one Spider-Man movie.
Well, this is Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
So what's your response?
First of all, is it true that the character of Spider-Man is 50 years old, the character itself?
Probably.
Because I read that somewhere.
Yeah, right. But he's continually in high school.
Right.
That's where it's set.
Okay.
I know this one has him as a sophomore,
Okay.
and the others are older.
Okay.
Tobey Maguire and...
That's what I thought, that this was
yeah,
back.
Right.
The opening scenes were darkly confusing to me, as weapons were being made from repossessed alien machinery.
That's one of the previous action films that Marvel had, that he was just a part of. And so they're kind of taking off from there by having Michael Keaton's character in his group picking up some of the pieces, cleaning up, and taking for themselves some of the alien hardware.
Right, I presume that. But I was expecting a Superman type guy to show up and blast the bad guys away. But instead, I'm drawn into this story of a typical 15-year-old high school boy.
Yes.
He deals with bullies. He gets all nervous trying to ask the girl to the homecoming dance.
Yes.
There's some great funny scenes with his friend. I think his friend's name is Ned.
Yeah.
Kind of chubby guy.
Oh, yeah, Filipino, I think.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend is mixed race. We've got diversity going on all over this film.
All over the place, yeah. But he's perfect for the role. He's not terribly tall. He's not terribly muscular.
Right.
He's just a regular guy. To me, he was sort of a modern-day Marty McFly from Back to the Future.
Good.
That's
love that. That's a good one.
Movie.
Yeah, sure. That's a good one. He is an innocent, so to speak.
Yeah.
Now, you're not innocent when you hook up with Tony Stark.
No.
But played by Robert Downey Jr., who, as I poked you with the movie, the guy just always owns the screen. He is so good.
Oh, he was perfectly coiffed.
Oh, he wasn't. He just sardonic and just the way Downey presents him. But don't be fooled. He is not in it as much as you would like, or as much as the trailers would let you think.
But he is Iron Man, and is he the head guy of the Avengers?
Yes.
Okay, that's.
Well, I mean, he is. He's the head guy of the laboratories that produce Iron Man and that are responsible for all these innovations. Okay. And he has taken over as a father figure to Spider-Man and a mentor.
The mentor, but he's smart enough in this film, I don't know about the others, to let him finish high school before Peter Parker actually becomes part of the Avengers.
I know it. He's in an internship.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, an internship under Tony Stark, you don't start big. You are just a neighborhood Spider-Man.
Right. But in some of the funny scenes, and there were a lot of them. But one of the funniest scenes to me was he was dealing with some neighborhood problem, and his superpowers sort of fall short of his expectations. Like when he realizes his spidey web goo doesn't go as far as he thought it would.
Right.
Doesn't shoot out like he thought it would.
Yeah, he kind of exhausts his
And he can't fly. So he has to take off after the bad guys running just like everybody else. So.
Well, he's a pretty good runner. That one of his gifts is his ability to jump. And run, and as opposed to Superman's flying.
And he can walk on ceilings.
Yes, he can. On ceilings. But I think you hit the heart of this, what I so love about this film. It's real. It's a teenager who happens to have superpowers. Now, he gets this because he's bitten by a radioactive spider.
I wondered.
That's how he got these superpowers. Okay. And they smartly don't take it to the origin. They rather show it where he has discovered it, and then he hooks up with Tony Stark, and Stark kind of takes him through this internship in a low-level way.
Right.
And like any teenager, he's just full of vim and vigor, and he doesn't think anything can happen to him. And he would like to be a full Avenger.
Right.
Tony Stark, way too smart to let that happen to
Right.
him.
Michael Keaton is wonderful as Adrian Toomes. Is that his name?
Yeah, I wonder if he doesn't own this film. You know, he's so
the
good.
Vulture.
Oh, he is so good. Taking off on his Birdman notoriety.
Yes, that's exactly right.
And actually, before that, Batman.
Oh, did he play Batman?
Yeah, so
See,
there, so Keaton has brings a lot of baggage to this, and the filmmakers kind of play on that with this outrageous character
right,
that he
is
has.
Outrageous. He's got these burning eyes. Yes, he's
It is a good reason to be angry, where other villains are just bad.
right.
Keaton's character has Toomes.
Toomes, I love
right, has a reason to, because he had the franchise for getting all of that scrap, and suddenly the FBI comes in and takes it away from him and his crew.
Yeah.
He's upset.
But Peter, as Spider-Man, truly gets to prove himself going after this Adrian Toomes, the Vulture.
Yeah, and I'd like to say, if you think this is just about a teenager or not, it is really about somebody growing up and growing into the superhero role. And there is what I believe to be one of the best twists.
There's a couple of really
But
wonderful
the one, right?
really wonderful surprises in the
Right.
movie. Don't give them away.
No.
But it had great humor. It was fun to watch, even though I didn't know the whole story behind Spider-Man.
Right, you don't have to.
So it's great summertime.
A couple of other characters. Marisa Tomei as Aunt May is fantastic.
Right.
Underused in this. But the aunt that you may remember is a bit younger and more attractive in Marisa Tomei, but she's there. And his uncle will subsequently die. He's not in this,
He's not
or
in this
he
movie.
hasn't. Or I don't think I may.
What happened to Peter Parker's parents?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they were. I think they were killed or something.
Okay, because I wondered why he was living with his aunt. Okay.
And so you have his aunt who brings another element to the story that's warm. I mean, she doesn't have any idea what this kid is up to.
Yeah.
She thinks he is the major debater for their high school debate club, and she thinks he's doing stuff or that he has his internship with Stark Industries. And so she doesn't have any idea that he's Spider-Man. It's a delightful bit. Whereas Ned is schlubby but very, very funny.
Yes, I love
Buddy.
And he knows.
He finds out early on. I mean, we're not giving it away. You'll know it right away that he does, and it just adds so much richness.
Right.
He's in awe of his buddy.
Another really cute scene is where Ned slips on the Spider-Man hat or helmet or face mask, and of course he's a very pudgy guy, so it's pretty funny.
Yes, it is. Well, we're giving away too much here, Lindy.
No, we haven't given. It's just a lot of fun.
It is. So I think Linda Baas McClelland. The film is Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yep.
What grade would you award it?
Even though I found the plot a little thin, it was just so much fun to watch. It's a great summertime movie, so I gave it a B.
Great. And because I'm tough on superhero films, and for instance, one of my best superhero films is Deadpool, which is just filled with jokes, and that's the kind of thing I love. These satirical ones. So this to me did very well. So I'm awarding it an A-.
Aha!